It's the NFL on EA Sports. And this one features Trevor Lawrence.
We are 15 miles due west of the Atlantic, nestled in downtown Jackson. Here's Randy Bullock now to put toe to leather, and off we go from Jacksonville. And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback. So here's the first drive now for the Jags. Well, they'll be led out by the first overall pick from a couple of drafts ago, former Clemson Tiger Trevor Lawrence.
And he's had a great season so far throwing the football. Very likely could go over 4,000 yards with a good performance here. And even in an age of passing first, that is no small accomplishment.
I'm ready.
Now ETN to start the drive. They'll be dropped after a gain of about 6 across the 30 to the 31. This defense for the Titans, they were very good in the win over Dallas a week ago.
And as in any game, takeaways are always a big key. They're always discussed on defense. There's an emphasis there. And they came away with 3 interceptions in that game.
That's caught by his tight end, Evan Ingram. And he has a big gain inside the 40 before being dropped. Now, hang on here a second. Looks like a Jaguar in some obvious discomfort from that last play. And this is certainly not what you want to see in the final week of the year. We'll be back. So how about that for a chain mover? They're all the way down inside the 40 now for 1st and 10. And they'll run it. This is James Robinson. And that one opened up for him well as he'll take this down to the 26-yard line. This gain not quite as good as the last, but still over 40 yards between the two. Throwing now, Lawrence on 1st down. And Jones has it over the middle. And he's going to be marked down just outside the 10.
Well, this is where reading defenses and practice time comes into play. Got to know what you're running versus zone versus man and how to run the proper route. And they just executed that one pretty well.
Now a 1st and 10 at the 11. Now Lawrence to throw. Pressure comes, and the Titans able to bring him down. It'll be a loss of 10, and it'll bring up 2nd. Second down and a run by Robinson. He'll get 3, but it leaves him with a big hole here on 3rd and very long. Now Lawrence. And they try to set up the screen, but that almost disaster as it falls incomplete. Very nearly a turnover, but it's 4th down. Badgley able to knock this one through, and the Jaguars grab a 3-0 lead. Well, a pretty decent opening drive, Charles. Pretty balanced. They had the passing game going and the rushing attack, too.
I would think they'll have to be happy with that start because you get your ground game going, which means your offensive line and your runners are pretty happy, and then you get your aerial attack going as well, so your quarterback and receivers have smiles on their faces. Now both up to speed, awaiting their next possessions for this game. They can't wait to get started again.
The Titans set to take over behind their quarterback, Ryan Tannehill.
And despite the 3 touchdown passes he threw, there's a lot to work on this week, wasn't there?
Oh, ton of interception.
Yeah, I mean, when you're going really with almost a 1-to-1 ratio, that's not going to work for you well at all. Not over the long haul. The beauty, though, somehow found a way to win.
Yeah, they still got the win last week. Just a yard on the 1st down carry, so it's 2nd and 9. They'll fake it. Now Tannehill. throw's going to be incomplete.
They certainly thought he had the open look beyond the first down marker to his receiver, but they just couldn't connect, and that will send them back to the drawing board.
And finding the tight end, Hooper. And he'll be out of bounds after getting this one across the 40. They get 9 yards there, and they get a first down. The Titans had 14-2 heading into this final week. And I tell you, it has been a few months now since they've tasted defeat, and they are without question the hottest team in football.
And I'm really not sure who's going to beat them right now because, to me, they have to be the favorites to go all the way because they're not just beating teams, they're dominating them. It's been fun to watch them play, not just in their winning, but how they're getting it done.
A second down pass play there, but it's incomplete.
Against a team coming off a win just as your team did the previous week, you talk about being physical all game long. Sometimes being physical is just being on the spot and helping force the incompletion.
Yeah, good work there in open space. And he's got this all the way down now to the 32. That time the right guard sending him backwards.
And so many different types of guys rotate in on the defensive line now depending on situations. You can get the bulky guy, the fast guy. No matter what, though, he can't hold him.
This is Jeff Swaim, the tight end. And he gets this to the other side of midfield across the 45 before going out. So in Jacksonville territory now. Here's a 1st and 10 at the 44-yard line. Back to the ground now. It's Henry. And he's got room. And that one opened up for him well as he'll take this down to the 26-yard line. A good gain again. That's now 31 yards combined on those last 2 plays. They keep it with Henry on 1st down. And a hard-earned yard there as he ran through one would-be tackler. It's 2nd down. On 2nd and 9, Tannehill. And that will be incomplete. Trying to dial up the long one way out there, but it'll be 3rd down. After an incomplete pass on 2nd down, that'll leave him trying to convert on 3rd and 9. A throw there, but that's going to wind up incomplete.
That was certainly a scouting report special because coverage was all too aware that this close to the end zone, he's going to become a bigger weapon for that offense. And they were there to help force the incompletion.
So matching field goals on our opening 2 drives.
Yeah, it feels like 2 boxers feeling each other out here in the early going of the game, right? Exchanging some jabs, but none of the heavy stuff just yet.
Each team with a possession, each team with a field goal as the kick is away. And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line. So time to see Jacksonville again on offense for the 2nd time here in this game. As we grind toward the end of the season here, and they haven't had the season that they had hoped. So let me ask you to play GM. Where might they look to make some changes?
I think when you look into the upcoming draft, think hard about them drafting multiple offensive linemen. They've got to get stouter up front. And as a GM always tells me, Charles, this is a big boy league, and big people always end up winning games for you.
Danico Autry is in on the stop. Well, kind of a quirk in the schedule. These 2 division rivals didn't see each other much of the year. Their first meeting was just a few weeks ago, back in Week 14. And it was the visitors getting the win there, so they'll be looking for the sweep back here at home. He'll be tackled shy of the 35. Shifty footwork gets him a little extra on the play. They'll wind up getting 7 on the play. And now that sets up 3rd and 2. They'll come to the line, needing only 2 yards to gain the first here. A play fake for Robinson. Now Lawrence. This one complete to Christian Kirk. And he will have a Jaguars first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
Would it be safe to say that as precise as routes are supposed to be run in the NFL, maybe they're not quite as precise in college ball?
That's accurate, yeah.
And I think we saw a college route in the NFL there. Just find the soft spot, find the dead zone, and find the first down. And that's what he just did.
Now a toss left side into the hands of his tight end. And he'll be out of bounds just shy of the 40. 17 yards on the catch and run. It's a first down.
When you get a big tight end like this, sometimes it takes more than one man to bring him down. Oftentimes your best bet, just jump on and hold on and wait for your teammates to arrive to help get him on the ground.
Now a nice throw here right side. He hauls it in. And he'll be taken down here just shy of the 30. Lawrence with it. Now Robinson coughs up the football. It's loose. And his guys are going to take over at the 34-yard line. 3-3, a tight one after one on EA. Second quarter now, Titans in possession of the football. The Titans offense set to begin the drive. They'll start on the ground. It's Derrick Henry. And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled. 42 yards rushing for him now, and he's carried the ball just 5 times. A first down carry for Henry. 2 yards on the carry there. It'll be second down. Tannehill. That's caught. Nick Westbrook-Akine with it. And he's going to have another first down as the tackle's made at the Jaguars' 24-yard line. Tannehill going to turn and give this to Henry. And the result here, a pickup of 8. Leaves him with 2 to go on second down. 8 yards the gain on that last run. Here's second and a couple. Tannehill. And a big loss here as he's taken down. Trayvon Walker brings him down, and that's a play he's going to remember. The first sack of his NFL career. Now on third and long, they'll look to throw. He's going to air it out deep for Woods. Got a man, and it's taken in for a Titans touchdown. Robert Woods with touchdown number 8 on the year. And the Titans have moved out in front. Extra point up and good by Bullock. And the lead is now 10-3. A drive that time of 6 plays. And it ends with a Robert Woods touchdown reception. Now Bullock will send this one away after the touchdown. This one fielded at the 5. So it's all down to this, Week 18 on the NFL schedule. And that means that once we sort things out, we'll all be set for our second ever Super Wild Card weekend, which I think everyone agrees was a runaway success last year. We've got 2 games coming up on Saturday, 3 more on Sunday, and then we'll put a bow on it Monday night. Here's second and 9, just a yard on that last run. Another tote for Etienne. And nothing doing. He's immediately taken down at the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play there, so that doesn't help. Now they're looking up at a 3rd and 9 situation. Lawrence will throw. He'll drop that underneath to Etienne. And they will rally and stop him short of the first down. They get him to the ground at the 26. 5 yards, not enough. And it'll be 4th down.
We can make this one pretty simple. Locked up all of his progressions downfield, forced to get it to his running back. But how about the way they ran to the football and knocked him down to force a 4th down?
And Cook now on to punt as he gets this one away. Fielded at the 20. A well-hit ball there. 50 yards on the punt, 3 on the return. And it'll be Titan football. Derrick Henry trots back out there and gets ready to go. And he's well on his way to a 100-yard game. He's already more than halfway there. We're only in the second quarter.
And what I've always loved about running backs is they'll tell you, I had no idea how many yards I had.
Right.
Those guys have an innate sense of where they are in a ball game and how many yards they've accumulated, because you know they're always working towards 100.
He's been working well towards 100 here. Henry again on second down. And he can muster only a couple here to the 24.
Defensively, we always know that he is tough in run support, and I think the way that he gets there is he understands what an offense is going to do before the ball's even snapped. A great job of scouting prior to the game, then reading, reacting, and taking the right path to the ball carrier.
He had the touchdown earlier. This one's going to get him a first down. 10th carry now for Derrick Henry. Nowhere to go that time. He maybe got a yard up to the 40. Our score 10-3 with 2 minutes remaining in quarter number 2. Now it's 2nd and 9. Out of the gun, Tannehill. Caught by Woods. And they'll get him down on the other side of midfield.
We talk about mobility on quarterbacks all the time. Here's where it really pays off. Able to move, evade, and is accurate throwing on the run and picking up a first down.
And he'll get this underneath to Henry. And they'll get this down to the 42-yard line. And they're going to hurry back to the line now.
A 7-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 3 at the 42-yard line.
Throwing again on 2nd down. Tannehill. He's going to rifle one deep left side. And he knocks the ball away, and it falls incomplete.
Quarterbacks work all the time on manipulating the defense with their eyes and their head movement. In this case, he just stared the receiver down. That allowed for excellent coverage, able to knock that one away.
And the tackle going to be made at the 38. The Titans going to use the first of their timeouts as they get the stoppage with a little over 50 seconds to go in the first half. Now a first down throw, Tannehill. His throw incomplete.
This could be the start of a nice stand from this defense now after getting walked backwards on this drive. Come through with another one here and have them staring at a 3rd and long, and that puts the defense in a position to dictate to the offense.
Now a deep ball there on 2nd down, but it'll wind up incomplete.
That was a long pass attempt downfield, and the ball was popped up in the air. And how come things go from really fast to almost slow motion when the ball's up in the air and the defender's unable to haul it in before it hits the ground?
And he's going to have another first down as the tackle's made at the Jaguars' 17-yard line. From the red zone now, Tannehill. It's caught by Hooper. And the Titans are going to be looking at 1st and goal as they move this down to the 4-yard line. They'll try and run for it with Henry. And into the end zone for a Tennessee touchdown. Derrick Henry in the final seconds of the first half. And the Titans will extend their lead here just before halftime. Bullock good on the extra point, and the lead is now 17-3. So not much time to speak of remaining in this first half as the kick's away. Takes it at the 7. And makes it across the 20 as his guys will set up shop at the 23-yard line. The Jacksonville offense set to begin their next drive. And they're just going to run it here up the middle. And he'll get it up to the 33-yard line. And we're going to get a timeout with 2 seconds remaining in the second quarter. Possibly a good spot here to take a shot as they come out with 3 receivers to the left on 2nd and less than a yard. Final play of the half. It's Lawrence. Toward the sideline, and look at that catch. Dragging the toes, and that's going to be a first down. Well done. Only 30 minutes left in the regular season, and everybody's excited for the playoffs, so we're just going to forget the halftime show and get back to the football. Welcome back. Charles and I settled into the booth, ready for quarter number 3. The Titans hold the lead, and they'll get the football first as the third quarter gets underway. This one taken just inside the 10. And they'll get him down inside the 30 at the 27. The Titans getting set to go here to begin the third quarter. They have to be pleased with the way that they moved the football thus far.
And why wouldn't they be? 2 touchdowns on a field goal in their first 3 possessions. They're playing so well right now, the field goal probably feels like a disappointment.
Room here to run. 78 yards for him on the ground now as he has been terrific here this afternoon.
That's pretty much meat and potatoes right there, wasn't it? Just go right at him. And let your big horse charge up the middle. Not too fancy there, was it?
Nothing fancy at all, challenging that defense. And on that go-around, the offense won. Derrick Henry all alone. Touchdown, Titans.
I know I should keep the focus and the spotlight on the hero that just scored, but tackling's been an issue for this defense all game long. I can't set that aside. We just saw it again here. Missed tackles leads to his long touchdown run.
Extra point up and good by Bullock. And the lead now to 3 touchdowns at 21. Now Bullock will send this one away after the touchdown. And the Jacksonville offense on their way out again as we take a look at the playoff race in the AFC. And it's all come down to this, hasn't it? Final week of the regular season. As this year's playoffs play out anything like the regular season has gone, could be in for a wild and fun month of January.
And we can break the rules because we can look ahead. All right, there's not a coach out there that's ever said to their team, all right, let's look three weeks down the road. It's always right here, right now. Forget that. Think about what the playoffs are going to look like. The teams that we see that are already in, the teams that are trying to get in, we could have some great matchups.
The pressure gets to Lawrence, and he'll go down. Jeffrey Simmons just would not be denied. That's a loss of 7. So now after the sack of Lawrence, the Jags looking at a 3rd and long. Flushed out right. And the throw there going to be incomplete.
I'm sure it was a tough halftime trying to figure out some strategy to get things going. Trailing by a lot when they went into the locker room. He's just trying every avenue to spark his team here to begin the 3rd quarter. Not a lot going on that play, though.
They'll call that a 33-yard punt with no return. And they will take over 1st and 10. Tannehill and the Titans come up now 1st and 10 at the 45. He'll start with a give to Henry. And he's going to take this across midfield into Jacksonville territory. 8 yards on the pickup, and now they'll have some options on 2nd and short. Off play action, Tannehill. Pass complete. He's got Woods streaking across the field. Tannehill fighting Woods for the Titans' 1st down.
I'll tell you what, a lot of those mid-range throws have been available because sometimes teams get too concerned about the deep ball and they leave too much space in front of them, and these guys have been taking advantage so far.
And now a throw on 1st down there, but it's incomplete.
Oh, I saw this one with defensive eyes because even as he escaped the pocket and bought time, the coverage stayed tight. Nothing broke down. Throwing it away, that was his only option.
Right side complete. That's Woods. And they're going to work this down to about the 32-yard line. They'll need 5 on this play to move the sticks. On 3rd down, Henry. And they'll get this one down to about the 20-yard line. 1st down, Titans, gain of 12.
And he continues to pile up the yardage. That puts him over $150 now. And this defense has really had its problems trying to keep him contained.
Go. From the red zone now, they'll look to throw. On the slant, Burks. And the Titans are going to be looking at 1st and goal as they move this down to the 4-yard line. Henry will take this into the end zone for a Titans touchdown. No CD, there didn't seem to be much resistance there down near the goal line.
Yeah, partner, from what I saw there, not a real good job of matching up defensively because to me, they looked like they were just in their base 3-4 package. You need bigger bodies in there in a goal line type situation. The 3-4 fine between the 20s, but not down here when you're guarding your end zone.
Now Bullock will send this one away after the touchdown. And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. And out now comes Jacksonville as they get ready to go. Well, we haven't exactly been treated to a nail-biter in this one, CD, and if they cannot score here, this one's pretty much all but over.
Are you saying that you feel like
Jones hit and the ball's out, but it looked like a Jaguar was able to cover this thing, and so Jacksonville will keep control. The fumble on 1st down now. Here's 2nd down. Now Lawrence to throw. Being chased out left. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. So operating from Tennessee territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 48-yard line. From the gun, it's Lawrence. And oh, that nearly their first pick of the game, but it falls down to the ground, incomplete. To throw once more on 2nd and 10. Lawrence. Looking left side, it's complete. He's got it. And he'll be brought down on the other side of midfield at the 43.
It's a gain of 5.
Opposite. Hands in. Block it. Let's go.
On play action, Lawrence. And that will be incomplete.
And there's another stop. One of the league's best defenses is certainly bringing it again this week.
On 4th down, the punt team is on as this is sent away. And no return here. Where will they spot it? They say just outside the 20-yard line. Tennessee offense set to go again. They're continuing to rock and roll. And at intermission, maybe sometimes you fear after such a good first half of a letdown, but that wasn't the case.
And what I remember most about being in those situations is exactly what you're talking about. You almost have that sense of satisfaction. You're like, we're doing really well. I remember one time someone saying, winning's fun, but so is playing really well. Why would we want to do otherwise? That was the message, to keep the intensity up, to keep things going. That's exactly what we're seeing here from this team.
And to help them extend their lead. Back to the air, Tannehill on 2nd down. This one downfield to Burks. And they'll get this well past midfield before being stopped just before the 35. That one good for 26 and a 1st down. Henry will get it. He's been busy today. And give him 4 yards there. It'll be 2nd and 6. Back now in Jacksonville. A lot of folks starting to make their way to the parking lot. Their guys trail big here to begin quarter number 4. Following the pickup of 4, here's 2nd and 6. Again, it's Henry. And he is close to a 1st down as he's tackled at the Jaguars' 26. The Titans on 3rd down. They've been outstanding. 7 first downs and 8 tries. They're looking at 3rd in the nose of the football. And he'll go down here right around the 23-yard line. A 3rd down gain of 3 yards, and that'll be enough.
Right.
Running from the gun with Henry. And they'll bring him down at the 13-yard line. Well, 193 yards rushing for him so far as his terrific season continues here.
Oh, that's one to warm the hearts of all those old-school football players, isn't it? Tough, hard, gritty run. Got behind his pads, bowled over a few people. Look at that one, right up the gut.
So up through 3 quarters, no reason to lighten up now. And the Titans are going to have a 1st and goal as he's taken down at about the 8-yard line. Inside handoff, Henry. And they'll get this from the 8 to the 5. Pickup of 3. And the ball smack dab on the 5-yard line. Here's 2nd and goal. They'll give Henry another shot. And he's going to press this one forward as they stop it right around the 1. 3rd and goal as they look to pour some more salt in the wound. Tannehill now to throw. And it's caught in the end zone. Touchdown, Tennessee. Austin Hooper. A 1-yard touchdown reception. And the Titans start to open this lead even wider here in the 4th. Bullock good on the extra point. And this one was over a while ago as they just add on to that big lead. Now Bullock will send this one away after the touchdown. This one fielded at the 5. And a nice return sets him up pretty good here right at the 30-yard line. Out comes the Jacksonville offense as they get set to take over here. Remember, they have won 3 straight, but getting to 4 straight does not appear to be in the cards as they are in a big fourth quarter hole. Lawrence bringing the Jaguars up 1st and 10. Right at the 30. Here's Lawrence to throw. Flush to his right. And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled. So one play, and they're already just shy of midfield. Lawrence. Looking middle, and that's complete. And he'll be brought down just shy of the 40. Back-to-back good plays have him on the move on 1st down. Here's Lawrence. Over the middle, he's got his tight end Ingram. And he'll get this one down near the 20-yard line, just shy of the 20. Chewing up big yardage. Another nice gain there. This one goes for 20.
Fourth quarter, certainly not enough time for a comeback, but nice to see them making use of the time remaining to try and make this one a little more respectable.
Yeah, I think the ultimate goal, good execution, be crisp, be sharp, and find a way to put some points on the board to make this thing look just a little bit better.
1-yard gain brings up 2nd and 9 at the 21.
2nd and 9. Looking to throw, Lawrence. And this is caught. Well, they get one back. Picking up the late touchdown here, but still down big. Michael Badgley on for the extra point. And that'll cut the lead down to 28. The drive summary that time, 5 plays. And Evan Ingram able to finish it off with a touchdown reception. And this will not be returned. It'll come out to the 25. And we spotlight Derrick Henry now. I guess it kind of goes without saying at this point, but he's had a great game, as we like to say, a nose for the end zone, no doubt.
Continues to find it throughout this game, and I'm sure he's got a nice place to live. He might want to make an offer on the end zone for a second home, because that's what it's been like throughout this contest. He knows how to get there, and boy, he looks happy when he does.
He's already bought all the property in the end zone. That's the problem. He's going to sell to himself now. 2nd down, they go again with Henry. And they're able to get this one across the 35. 211 yards rushing for him now, as he has been tremendous all day long. Just 2 minutes remaining here in the fourth quarter of what has been a one-sided affair. So the Titans in possession of the football here as we get you reset. So from the 36 now, 1st and 10. Now Tannehill. And that is incomplete.
I think it's fairly safe to call this game over, but they're still trying to bomb it downfield and add to their lead. Almost makes you start to feel for the defense and root for them a little bit, too.
And very little room to maneuver. They'll get this down to about the 39. So 7 yards from the 1st down here as they come up to the line of scrimmage. Throwing on 3rd down, Tannehill. That's complete to Westbrook-Ikhine. And he will have a Titans 1st down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. 2 first downs have them up near midfield now on 1st and 10. They'll try and choose some clock with Henry. And he's going to be brought down inside the 45 at the 43. So they'll come up after the gain of 7 on a 2nd and 3. Tannehill going to throw it. Incomplete, but a penalty flag is down in the backfield. Let's get the call. That hold coming from the left side of the line.
Hands got caught in the cookie jar on that one, and the flag came out. Penalty against him.
Henry again on 2nd down. And he'll go down shy of the 40 at the 41. Call it a gain of 12, but of course not a 1st down due to the previous penalty.
Well, this was a really nice display, Charles, of complimentary football.